A very good morning, students. Today we are going to start with a new book, that is Company Accounts. The book Part A, Volume 2, you having a book name Accounting for Non-Profit Organization and a Company. This is the book we are going to use for the second part. Okay. So today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is Issue of Shares. The chapter name is, the first chapter in the company account is Issue of Shares. First, I am going to make you understand what is the meaning of company, how the company issues shares, what is the meaning of company, how the owners are different from the company, all these things I am going to explain. So listen it very properly, do write all these things, have a notes in your copy. So let us read. A company is an artificial person existing in the eye of law and distinct from its members. What is the meaning of this? The company is an artificial person. You have already studied in class 11 the forms of business. In the forms of business, you have studied three types of business, forms of business, that is private business, public company and joint company. So you have already come to know that what is the meaning of artificial person, where a company and the owner are having a separate legal entity. A separate legal entity. So a company is an artificial person where the owner is very, very different from the company. So it is existing in the eye of law and distinct from its members. That is why I am talking about that company is a separate legal entity. Okay, coming to the next part, it has share capital divided into shares, the owners of which are known as members or shareholders. Now, how this company runs and what is the main motive? That company is a separate legal entity. So in this, a company is issuing a shares. Now, you will tell me, if I ask you what is shares, you will be telling, yes ma'am, I know what is share. We have already done, that is equity share, preference shares, dividend shares. But in the next video of mine, I am going to discuss in a detail what are the shares. Now just listen, what is a company? How company runs apart from its members? A good example I am going to give you, like an example of a Jio, Reliance Jio and Mukesh Ambani. Do you hear that company with the name of Mukesh Ambani? No. The name of the company is with a name that is Reliance Jio. That is why a company is having its own name. Like an individual person, like you, me, we are having a name. Like Mukesh Ambani is having its own name. But a company is having its own name because a company is a separate legal entity where the company runs by issuing its shares. There are many shareholders by which capitals or shares through which the company runs. So it is known as an artificial person or a different name from the owner's name. Whoever has started the business, but with the share of many people who is holding of this company, a person, Mukesh Ambani, cannot keep a name of every person, every individual who has bought the shares of Reliance Jio. Yes, so your name will, like you, me, like your name like Sujit, Pinky, Rohan, whatever name is there, it cannot take the name and it will be not registered as the name of the owner of the company. It will have a common seal. It will have a common seal. What is the common seal? Reliance Jio. If any person is issuing a case on that company, the case will be registered on that particular name, that is Reliance Jio, not on the name of Mukesh Ambani, because it is a case on that particular company which is very different from the owner of the company. That's why it has a share capital divided into shares, the owner of which are known as members or shareholder. It is telling that there is not a particular one owner. There are many owners of the company who are members of the company, who are buying the shares of the company and becoming the owner of the company or member of the company. So a company cannot have each and every individual name on it. So it is having a different name, that is Reliance Jio. Coming to the third part. Insolvency or death of a member has no effect on the life of a company. As I told you, that company is having a separate legal entity, or you can tell it is having a common seal. So it is not having, it is insolvency or death of a partner. If suppose Mukesh Ambani dies, so who will take it? His son will take over its company, but it is having a common seal, that is Reliance Jio. The company will not dissolute because it is having a lots of members over there, because a share of the company is divided into many individual persons. Okay, many individual persons. So insolvency or death of any member will not dissolute any company. Any company. Okay, so I think the company part is clear to you. What is the meaning of the company? It is very clear to you. Now listen, we have already studied the three types of company, that is private company, public company and joint company. But in this book, we are going to study a new type of company, that is OPC or one person company. OPC or one person company. In my next video, I will explain you what is the, in detail I will explain you what is the meaning of OPC. But when I am talking about the private company and public company, then I am going to tell you about the things, about what is a private company cannot issue the shares. A private company cannot issue the shares, but a public company can issue shares. So when we are talking about the company account and share, which companies we are going to talk about, which company I am going to talk about? About a public company, because only the public company can issue its shares to the public, not the private company. Okay. Now coming to the characteristics of the company. As I have already discussed the meaning, I have already before also I told you, learn the meaning very properly. From the meaning only you will come out the characteristics of the company. What are the characteristics? There are 5 characteristics. There are 5 characteristics. Separate legal entity, perpetual existence, limited liability, common seal, transfer of shares. Now, what is separate legal entity? We have already discussed that a company is very separate legal entity. Entity means business. What is the meaning of separate? It is very different from the owner. Means a law in the eye of the law, a company is separate from its owner. That is the separate legal entity. What is perpetual existence? A perpetual existence is a company is affected. It is not affected by the death or insolvency of the members. A company is not affected by the insolvency or death of the member. That's why it is known as perpetual existence. Limited liability. Why it is having a limited liability? Because it is divided into many shareholders. It is divided into many shareholders. Unpaid value of the, all these things I will explain you in my next video. Now, common seal, I have given you example of Reliance Jio and Mukesh Ambani. Okay, that is a common seal. Common seal, which is a company as a company is a separate legal entity, it is having a common seal, one common name that will be used by all the members or all the shareholders of that particular company. That is Reliance Jio. Okay. Now, transfer of shares. Okay, one person who are buying the share, if he wants to sell the share to the other person, he can sell the share to the other person. That's why we are talking about over here is a public company. Okay. Now, the third part we will go about the private company, and let us revise the difference between private company and public company. Now, what is a private? The number of members in the private company is minimum 2 and maximum 200. What is in the public company? Minimum 7 and maximum is unlimited. Okay, so that's why, and the difference, one difference is very important, that private company cannot issue the shares, but public company can issue its shares to the public. Okay, now the second is transfer of shares. In private company, there is a restriction in transfer of shares, that only I told you, and in public company, there is no restrictions. Okay. Now, the third part is preparation of articles. Obviously, why it is having a restriction of shares? Because a private company having a necessary of all the documents they have to share with the articles of association and all, everything have to be done. It is very necessary. But in public company, preparation of articles is not necessary. They can issue, if they want a capital of fund, they can issue the shares. Okay. Necessary in case of articles are not registered, the provisions of table for F schedule 1 is given. Okay. Now, number of directors. In private company, it is have at least 2 directors. Okay. It must have in the public company 3 directors. In a private company 2, in a public company 3 directors. Okay. Use of word limited. Okay. Coming to this part. You all know private company is having private limited, but in public company only limited word is there. Okay. We are going in a detail from the basic. I am starting it again. So do learn all these things. Okay. To learn all these things. Okay. Now I am going to explain you about what is OPC. What is OPC? That is one person company. OPC, or you can say one person company. Okay. You have heard a sole proprietorship, where we have a one individual person who starts the business. In this one person company, any one person can start a company. A company can be started by any one particular one person. Okay. Why it is exited as a one person company? Before it was not there, but now under section 2 of 62 of the Companies Act from 2013, it has been started, then existing from the sole proprietorship, because government was unable to know the earning of the sole proprietors. The earning of the sole proprietors, so government allowed one person to start a company. It has having some limitation. What are the features it should be having? It should be having that it should be an Indian citizenship with an individual name. Indian citizenship with an individual name like you and me, Rahul, Rita, Sita, any name it can be. Okay, they can start the OPC, that is one person company. Okay. The term resident in India means a person, you all know what is the term resident of India? A person is having a period in India not less than 182 days. Not less than 182 days. Okay. Now, its paid up capital. Its paid up capital should not exceed 50 lakhs. It should not exceed 50 lakhs. What is the turnover? The turnover of the business should not exceed to 2 crores. The turnover should not exceed to the limit of 2 crore. Means the turnover, total profit, sales, whatever the things is should not exceed to 2 crore. It will come under a private company. It will not come under the public company. Okay, because it is a one person company, individual company. Okay. Now, what is the purpose? As per the Rule 3(5) of a company's incorporation, Rules 2014, OPC cannot be formed for charitable purpose. It cannot be formed for charitable purpose. In other words, it can be formed for business purpose only. Obviously, it is not for the charitable. It should be having an economic activity, that is earning profit. Okay. Now, example, I have told you what are the examples and what are the benefits. What are the benefits? OPC is not required when we will do the cash flow statement. I will tell you, it's not required in cash flow statement. Now, okay. So for today, I'm going to teach you till here, OPC, private, public company. Next, we will start the kinds or different types of shares in the next video. Thank you, students.